All right, Lisa Briggs with the Briggs Company is here to answer your plant and garden questions.
We're taking your questions at tips@channel3000.com. Hi, Lisa.
Hi there, guys.
How you doing?
Look so lovely in red.
We're trying to bring this color back. So thanks for bringing the green with you.
No problem.
All right, so we already have some questions lined up for you.
Okay.
Okay, this first one from Wally. He has a fern that is losing leaves and slowly dying. What can he do?
He says it gets indirect light and he waters it. Ferns are thirsty creatures. Indirect light is great, but if it's been in a pot for a while, it might be a little over potted right now. Not a great time to repot, but maybe what he can do is soak it in the sink so that with some water in it, so that so it waters from underneath, and that might soak the soil better than, especially if he waters it and it just runs right out. Probably not enough soil in the pot to retain moisture. And then if that's the case, he can repot around the 1st of March. Too early to do it right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Mary's question is, what should she use to clean the leaves on her orchid?
Well, there are things that you can get at floral supply houses. There's something called leaf shine that works quite well. But honestly, Mary, I would just use a little bit of soap and water and a soft cloth, and that should take care of it.
I didn't know that you're supposed to clean your orchids.
I didn't either.
Leaves.
I never did, but some people are really into their plants. And do you know that 28% of the people that have houseplants hug their houseplants, and 1 in 4 actually kiss their houseplants?
Well, my mom talks to them.
Mary's in there. Yeah, there you go.
My mother talks to them every day.
Oh, that's so great.
Yes. So maybe Mary's in that.
Yeah.
That upper
good for
echelon.
you,
Cleaning the
Mary.
leaves, though, serves what purpose?
Well, first of all, it's aesthetic. The leaves get dusty if you have a dusty house and forced air. Also, though, sometimes if you have water that's heavily treated, you might get some salts or something in there that may cause some issues. It's not very likely. Mostly people just like their houseplants to look really pretty.
Okay.
I agree. All right, Nan has this question. Her arborvitae bending way over due to the heavy snow. I think that's a lot of people's problems, right? Are they going to come back?
Well, here's the thing. With the arborvitae, we had a very small window Saturday morning to get them cleaned off before it got really cold. A week ago Saturday.
Right.
And so if you didn't do that and they're bending over, now that we are getting some rain and some warmer temps and the snow is starting to fall off, if it's not popping back, you can always sort of get some soft rope or I like to use pantyhose and kind of tie them together for the duration of the winter so the damage doesn't get any worse. There are arborvitae that tend to split like that, and you might just have to do that all the time, keep them tied up on the inside.
Okay.
There are other varieties like emerald that are less prone to that splitting.
So if it breaks, the heavy snow breaks some of it off.
Yeah, then you just want to clean up that break, but that's why you wanted to be really careful last week, because if you tried to get that snow off when it was really cold, the snow is crusty and difficult to get off, and also the branches get more brittle and it's easier to damage. So better at this point to let the snow just sort of come off naturally and then tie them back together.
Birch trees?
Those will be fine.
Okay.
Those will be fine. It's just that arborvitae have foliage, so when the snow is on there, they hold more snow because there's more surface to hold the snow, so it gets heavier.
Okay.
All right, Cindy's question is that she's had a very healthy money tree, she said, for about 4 years. However, now the leaves are turning yellow and they're falling off and the new shoots are curling up.
So we actually had this question on Monday at noon, but we could answer it again. And I didn't know what a money tree was, but I looked it up.
I was just going to ask you what a money tree is.
So it's a succulent, and it has these sort of paddles on it. So a lot of times the paddles fall off. It does tend to, when the weather is cold or during the winter when it's getting overwatered, it does tend to have those little leaves, those paddle forms fall off. Best thing to do, though, without seeing it, is to send a photo to our plant desk. That's plantdesk@briggscompany.com. That way we can look at it and we can make a better diagnosis.
Great. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
This is always fun.
Are we out of time?
We are. This is
there
it.
you go.
Wait, I'm
Wrap
not
it up.
done. Great to see you, Lisa.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.